Welcome to Leo Nation. Confident Chaos Tarot, Leo Nation. We're going to do, I said I was only going to do 2 spreads for you guys. I was going to do the intimacy, sexual energy spread, and then the success. But now I want to do a relationship, a quick one. So let's see what's going on for Leo. This is your first time here. Welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for supporting me. I love you, baby. All right. I hope you're also subscribed to the main channel, Confident Chaos Tarot. That's where I do all the signs. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. Also, do personal readings. Information is in the description box. And I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers. So please, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Okay. And subscribe to the main channel. So let's see what's going on for the Leos. All right, I'm going to do a quick 4-card spread and then I'll just clarify. Okay. First card represents you and the way you contribute to the relationship. Okay. We have the King of Swords. When it comes to this relationship, you're very logical. You don't let your emotions take too much control. You try to go in with a level head. You try to be logical. Okay. How does the other person do it? The other person is a giver. So their love language could be gift giving. They can be a person that's very thoughtful and considerate. Okay, so this is how both of you are contributing to the relationship, which is good. You don't get too emotional. That could be a problem, Leo. Your partner could overgive. Okay, we'll see what's going on. What's the sum of the 2 energies? Eight of Swords. Somebody is worrying or has some type of fear. We'll see why. Represents understanding and intuition. Knight of Wands. Okay. I want to clarify with a different deck. Matter of fact, no, I'm going to use the same deck. I can tell you it's a loving relationship. Ace of Cups on the bottom. So I feel like it could even be a spiritual union, but it's something about worrying that's holding you back. Why? And Knight of Wands represents understanding and intuition about the relationship. Knight of Wands is all about energy though, right? Passion. So that's not a problem between you two. But I don't understand why someone is worrying. So let's see. Why do you approach the relationship King of Swords energy, head over heart? Why do you feel like you have to be so disciplined? I mean, don't get me wrong. King of Swords is a good energy because that means that that person is honest. Hermit. It took you a while to get to this place where you handled the situation. Like I said in the beginning, you could have been a person that kind of falls into the emotional part of the relationship, meaning if you guys have an argument, it can escalate to yelling. It's just very passionate, right? Very at each other. And I feel like you went into some type of stage of your life where you started looking at things differently, changing your perspective, gaining wisdom on how to handle situations. So you could have got to a stage where you figured out like, okay, this is not the best way to handle this. Maybe I should approach it a different way, which is good. Okay, so now why is your person I'm gonna put it back in, but that was the 7 of Swords. Why is your person in the 6 of Pentacles? Why do you have them in the 6 of Pentacles? I put it back in, guess what came back out? It said you're not going to put me away. Okay. So your person could react to relationships by overgiving, oversharing, being just overdoing it. And it's not, it's strategically done, is what I want to say. This person knows what they're doing. So what is this gonna? That's strange. They overgive. It's kind of like love bombing, but it's strategic. They're doing it for a reason. Yeah, magician. Give me another card with the magician. Justice, yeah. They think that's the way to manifest a successful relationship. It's just to be all over the details, um, have control, look at everything strategically. So, for example, gift giving is not genuinely with sincerity. It's more of to gain. It's more of to control, something like that. But it's just it's whatever this person is giving in this relationship, it's strategic. It's not with good and straight intentions. Because with the magician and justice here, they feel like doing that creates some type of power to where things will go their way. Justice. So they're doing it out of selfish reasons. Ugh. So are you aware of that? That's why you have this Eight of Swords. What's the Eight of Swords? Which is the sum of two energies. You both could be going through anxious energies or anxious feelings or fear, possibly even depression. But even though I don't really see that, both of you could be going through those emotions for different reasons. So let's see, why do we have the Eight of Swords here? Why do we have the Eight of Swords here? Two of Wands. Okay, let me get another card. Fell on the floor. King of Pentacles. So let me pull this down. I know you guys can't see the board, but I still like to be neat about it. Hold on. And if you're a returning subscriber, you know I'm always fixing up the board. I touch the cards. That's how I get the energy. But you both are in anxious feelings for two different reasons. One is Two of Wands. So it's kind of like it's a decision you have to make or some type of plans you're waiting for it to happen. So it could be plans in a relationship. It could be making a decision about a relationship. That's why one of you are in the Eight of Swords. The other one is in the Eight of Swords because they're on their way to King of Pentacles. They're trying to build wealth. So they're not even, it's not even a worry about the relationship. It's more about worry with self, which is on par for this person with the Six of Pentacles. That's strategically given because they're trying to manifest an outcome that gets them to this King of Pentacles. So what does that mean? One person in a relationship is more materialistic than the other. The other is tiptoeing, being careful. King of Swords, using head over heart, really picking their words wisely, really approaching it, from a place of going through introspection. So you're really like, I don't want to say using baby gloves, you're just being mindful of your words. The other one is performative, and it's more of being strategic in order to manifest an outcome that they feel is worthy. So it's kind of selfish. Okay. Now, the Knight of Wands represents the energy between you two, which is a lot of passion. That's what's keeping you two together. Yeah. We have the Moon. There's secrets in a relationship, and someone knows about it. Yeah. What is the King of Swords energy, Leo? Because I'm not going to place you anywhere. You're going to place yourself. Okay. So either you're like this King of Swords energy that went through some type of, how can I call it? Through some type of soul searching, introspection, left alone for a while in order to gain some type of consciousness. So you've moved to a level where you make decisions that are disciplined, head over heart, especially towards this relationship and other areas of your life. This other person, though, is more of Six of Pentacles. They're more of moving strategically, placing pieces where they need to be on the board in order to get what they feel is justice. Okay? This person is coming off as the magician, so that means that they're manifesting this. And then when we looked at why the energy between you two is Eight of Swords, what do you have to worry about? You because you don't think, well, King of Swords energy, because they don't think that the plans that they made or decisions that they made were correct. So they're worrying about those. King of Pentacles is only worried about materialistic things, being prosperous, gaining some type of security. Okay. So it's not even on a relationship. For example, on this side of the board, whoever represents the Six of Pentacles, you came out with Pentacles, Swords, more Pentacles, right? The person on the King of Swords side, it's Swords. So air energy, a lot of thinking. Hermit, a lot of soul searching. Two of Wands, about to take action or thinking they took the wrong action. And now for the outcome, which represents the understanding and intuition of the situation, is the Knight of Wands, which is passionate energy that's shared between you two, but there's some type of illusions behind it because we have the Moon card, secrets behind this passion. Give me another card. Oops. And the other one doesn't want to address the secrets. They're not interested. They're just focused on the money. So this is a person that thinks that money will solve everything, that money is the answer to everything. This is a person that would probably say, I'd rather cry in a BMW or I'd rather cry in a luxury car than cry in a broken down hoopty, right? Hoopty. So it's kind of like, it's not good or bad, which I've been trying to come to terms with myself a lot lately. It's not really a lot of good or bad. It's dark and light. And we all carry it. And we all feed one side. I feel like this is a person right now not to address problems because they don't want to talk. They're not interested at all in talking about the problems that you went into. Whoever, I'm not going to say you, Leo, whoever went into hermit mode and did the soul searching and came out with these discoveries and said, hey, we should work on this stuff. This person is not interested. They think, listen, yeah. As long as we're okay and we have money, we'll be fine. Just let me get this money. You know what I'm saying? So that's the conflict. Let's get one final card to see how would this work out between the two. So we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this is not ending anytime soon. This is not something that's like an ending of a relationship issue. This is just something that you have to work on. Because the Nine of Wands is like indicating that you're both willing to be resilient in this situation. It's like a last stand. Maybe you said this is the last go round on a cycle of many cycles, right? It's just resilience. So, but I can tell you that it comes with still sticking to your boundaries. So whoever is in a King of Swords energy that did a lot of work on themselves, you're not going to let loose on your boundaries. So that's good. That's why you're sitting in king status, because you've already achieved something. So you're not going to let anyone run over your boundaries if that's what you had problems with in the past. Okay. And this person over here, it's just saying that they're focused more on manifesting a life. This person thinks like, if I create a cushiony life for Leo or with Leo, things will just magically get better. Newsflash, it won't. So it's okay. I don't see really big major issues, but once they accomplish what they set out to accomplish, the whatever issues you have between you two that sent you into hermit mode is still going to be there. That's when you guys are going to talk about it. It's not going to be now. This person is hell bent on achieving a goal, and they don't want you to go anywhere, but they don't want to really work on the relationship problems that you discovered or you feel or put you anxious, but they don't want to talk about that right now. They just want to get this money so we could be okay. We could talk about it later. You know what I'm saying? All right, Leo, this is what I have for you. I hope it helped you. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, personal readings, check the description box. I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers so I can go live on this channel. So please subscribe. If you see me come up on your For You page, and For You, you know where that's from. If you see me come up on your feed a few times and you enjoy my energy, but you haven't subscribed, why not? Just add me to this subscription, and when you open up YouTube, I'll be on the subscription tab, and post often. So bye. Love you guys.